My name is Victor Skinner, and I'm here to talk to you about this instrument right here, which has been a passion of mine for a long time. Made many discoveries along the way, and this right here is one of my favorite things in life, and I want to share that so it's one of your favorite things as well. So Music Incline is a course that's developed specifically to learn as fast and quickly as possible. So I start off on the basics because we all got to start there, but all the way through advanced, everything in between, and the in-between part, especially the part where I'm teaching you to train your ear. With this course, you can actually develop perfect pitch, and you'll at least have relative pitch, which is like the closest thing to perfect pitch you could have. Anybody with relative pitch is a very happy person because you can play just about anything. With perfect pitch, you'll be able to just, know exactly what notes, what key it is without even being at a piano. So after much practice of this system, you can develop perfect pitch because that's something I have. So I didn't start with it, by the way. That's, as they say that you're born with it, you're not. I was not born with it. So it's something that I learned and something I'm gonna teach you. So my passion for piano started when I was listening to my grandma play, and she'd be playing like these kind of older style, but this very like arpeggios just up and down the piano, just like a concert pianist. And it was like the most amazing thing to me as a kid. And it really like hit me. Like I was like, I want to be able to do that. That is the coolest thing ever. It just kind of like brought joy to me. And so, the limited time I had with her, she taught me a lot of like the basics things because I was very young at the time. I was about 5 years old, and she taught me all these basic things, which is cool because that's where I was at. But unfortunately, she moved away, and then a couple of years after that passed away, which was very sad. But she like left that with me, that kind of joy and that wonder and that talent. So I started to take lessons, and I was like, well, obviously taking lessons, I'm going to get better. And that unfortunately was not the case. I took many, many years of lessons with many different instructors and actually did not learn that much. It was very unfortunate because, I wanted to be good like how she was and just effortless and just, playing whatever. And with lessons, it's like, I was forced to, read music and learn theory. Theory is very important, by the way. It's nothing to discount, and all these basics are very important. But, the whole time, the whole lessons were just reading music and then going to another piece of music and reading that. And, that's great for some people. You might be one of those people like, that's what I want to do. Unfortunately, Music Incline is probably not going to be the thing for you if you just want to read music and be able to do that. Music Incline is for the people that want to be able to play anything at any time and not have to rely on anything else but this instrument right here. So that's what I go over. Basically, lessons were just very expensive, especially years and years of it, not learning anything. So they're expensive. It's a lot of time, just of practicing these songs didn't get any better. And by the time I was an early teenager, like I just quit. I was like, I'd rather be playing with friends. Like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I would still love to learn how to play like my grandmother did, but it's just not, I'm not making any progress. So I quit and didn't even think about the piano, like learning it again for another year or so. And then I was like, I don't need piano lessons. I'm just going to try to see what happens when I play. So I sat down at a piano. There was a song playing on the radio. And basically, I just, was playing on the radio, so I'm like at a piano, I was like, okay, I'll try to play along with this. And, so I kind of like was listening, trying to, pick out the melody, pick out everything. And I was doing an okay job at it. And this is something weirdly I'd never tried because, I was taught that it's like, read music and that's the way you have to learn, but that's not the way you have to learn. And that's honestly, in my opinion, the way you shouldn't learn. You're very limited. It's very structural, which is great, but like creatively, you're suppressed. You want to be able to play what you want when you want to play it. So I heard a song on the radio and I started playing along with it, and like that's when it clicked. It's like I can actually like almost play this song just by like picking it out and, you know, doing it real time. So then I was like, well, maybe, you know, I can learn the piano, just not in the way that the instructors were teaching me. So I just kind of developed that. Like, I just started listening to music I liked and was into it that period of time, and just had it playing, and then I'd pick it out. And the more and more I did this, the better and better I got, to the point where I could, you know, just be playing, you know, hear a song and play it right there on the spot, no matter what, over years and years of practice with this. And I developed all these tricks, these techniques, these very, very, like, some are intricate, some are very simple, you know, exercises, formulas, and everything like that, which I include everything that's of importance in Music Incline. There's some things that, you know, you stumble upon that's like, it's cool, but that doesn't really help me, like, to get better. So everything that you need to get better and improve upon yourself is included with Music Incline. So like I said, there's few sections of Music Incline. There's, you get the basics, right? You know, your chords, your scales, your everything you need, the note names, scales, timing, everything. Then I got the next section, which is creativity. And that's like showing you how to kind of unlock the piano and look at it in a different way where you won't feel limited by anything. So I go over that, and then I go over kind of developing your ear so you can kind of listen, but also like react. And it's something that's just very, very useful. So that's another section. And then there's another section that kind of builds upon that, where it's like teaching. I actually wrote a formula. Some people call it, like, you know, that looks like a Rain Man kind of thing, because it's like an equation that I made that, like, after I go over it will make a lot of sense, and you can actually take it anywhere and literally play anything you want. So that's included, obviously, and that's a whole other section just kind of explaining that. But once you understand that, you don't even need that equation. You can have it if you want, it's included, but like, you'll just have it up here and you'll be able to do that real time, anytime, you know, whether the song's, you know, playing on the radio, you want to play along with it. I've hopped on a stage not knowing a song and still played it because of this system. So it's very powerful, very, very informative. I also go over, you know, additional things like things that I've overcome, things that you'll definitely experience. Every musician has experienced, like stage fright. You know, like, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. It's like public speaking. There's, you know, things like playing with other people, like, you know, not only etiquette, but like tips and things of, like, you know, how to get the best out of that. And, you know, instead of like, you know, just playing, they're playing, you know, make that music kind of combine into one sound. And like, that's what I go over. There's like these additional things, not only just the actual piano itself, but the actual situational things that you'll run into. So that's included too. So what I've done here, I want to show you a little bit about the ear thing, because like, I love challenging myself, and it's going to be something that you will enjoy too, because it's creative, but it's also like a puzzle. So it's a real cool thing. So what I'm going to do here is I have Spotify open, and I'm going to deviate from what I usually listen into, and I'm going to just show you what that process is. Not the actual process, because you'll obviously have to check out Music Incline for that, but I'm going to show you what's possible when you do go through this course, because it's truly amazing and I want to share it with you. So I'm on Spotify right now. I'm going to go to browse, and currently it's summertime here when I'm shooting this, so I'm going to click on that one, and it says summer sounds. So there's US summer hits, summer chill. Go to summer chill. And by the way, I'm gonna in the future be holding like Facebook Live, you know, things like that, where you can throw a random song at me and I'll like play it right then and there. I love doing that. That's what I truly enjoy. So I'll be having those too, just to be like, oh, he probably knows picked these songs out already and, you know, can already play them. No, like, it's a song. I mean, if I've heard the song, I'll definitely let you know. But it's something that's just kind of just showing you what's possible. So right now, I'm not even gonna
look at the piano, I'm just gonna hit a note, and I'm gonna determine, because I can hear what key it's gonna be in. Never heard this song? So it's not gonna sound amazing because I don't know where it's going, so therefore I can't lead into things and kind of like have to react to what I hear. Sounds like the chorus. Of course, it changed the chord right as I was about to get into it, but you see what I mean? Like, you can play. So I'm taking like minuscule clues out of the song, which I'll go over in the thing, and then able to play it. So we'll go down a song. So possibly I know this song. Yes, I do. Never heard this version, but I've heard this song before. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. Play along with this song. So I can improvise a little bit there, but at the same time, in Music Incline, I'm also going to teach you your own style, so you'll be able to kind of put your own spin on things you hear. Whether you're playing along, playing with somebody, playing alone, you're going to have your own style, and I'm not going to show you what to do with that. I'm going to show you guidelines on how to find it, and eventually you will. So I'll show you kind of with this, since it's a very easy chord progression, I'm going to show you kind of some examples of that. So you got your kind of block chords. There's so many different styles that I'll teach you, and you can kind of pick, mix, and match and create your own. So that's also included, obviously. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. Again, I'm gonna be hosting Facebook Live stuff. Come follow me in, just request a song on the spot, and the more obscure the song, the better, because that's what I really enjoy is finding that number one, a new song. Number two, just kind of like figuring out everything in like that amount of time. And that's what I've, developed over all these years. That's what I want to share with you. So obviously you can see below, right down there, there's a lot included in this. There's the course itself, right? I mean, that's super valuable. I kind of break down the course and what it involves, but also included with all this stuff is the course, but you also get a 20-minute live lesson with myself, and that's just to kind of like go over anything you want to go over, a little more help on something completely new. You have some situation, whatever, we can work on anything, anything within the course, anything at all in the world. Just that 20 minutes is yours. You can use it however you want. I have, like I said, I have that downloadable formula, so you can play along with anything you want. That's also included. Just support, email me anytime, answer any questions you have, no limit on that. It's just kind of want to throw in as much as I possibly can, because again, this is my passion and I want to share that passion with you. So, check out anything. If you have any questions, also, reach out to me. But I'm just going to let you know that there's not a better course online where you're going to learn faster, more effective, and just kind of all around understand the piano and your own your own ear, your own mind to kind of unlock everything, and it's going to make sense. It's all going to just click, and you're going to be like, wow, this is actually a lot more simple than it looks. So just kind of want to give you that opportunity to try it, but I'm very confident that you're going to just want it forever, because it is that great, and I want to take that kind of journey with you and help you along the way whenever you might need it. So again, read out some more stuff down there. Got some testimonials, all the stuff that's included, some other facts and things like that. So check it out, and I'll see you guys in Music Incline. Thank you.